A lot of people generate their income via trading, whether it is commodity trading, forex trading, or even crypto trading. Those individuals pay taxes on their profits, of course, and in some countries it goes even up to 70%. However, there is one country where you will pay 0% taxes on your trading profits. Fully legal and super easy to set up. Hey everybody, it's Rico, and in this video I'm going to talk about the taxation for traders here in Cyprus. I hear from so many traders here in Cyprus that they get so many different opinions. This accountant says that and that accountant says this. And so I decided to make this video to give the final answer on trading taxation here in Cyprus. I'm living here in Cyprus for more than 4 years now, and I helped thousands of people move to Cyprus and a lot of traders as well. But disclaimer, I'm still not an accountant or an official lawyer, I'm just sharing my experiences and knowledge. Also, regulations and taxations might change, so if you're watching this video in the far future, definitely check out the video description and reach out to me for any updates. Now, it's important to differentiate the trading as an individual and the trading under a company entity such as a Cyprus Ltd. In general, we recommend to trade as an individual under the NonDom regime. This actually has a lot of benefits and I will talk about them in a minute, but the most obvious one is that you do not have any costs for the incorporation, accounting or auditing, because, well, you don't have a company. An important factor is obviously also what kind of assets you're actually trading. The following assets, or rather securities, are completely tax-free for individual traders with the NonDom status here in Cyprus. Shares, stocks, bonds, ETFs, derivatives and also futures. And now the following are generally not tax-free: forex, precious metals and crypto. Actually derivatives and futures as well, but only if they're about those. And that means if you trade those assets, the ones I just mentioned, as an individual here in Cyprus, then you will be taxed with the progressive income tax, and that can go up to 35%. Cryptocurrency trading is actually an exception though, because there is no official statement from the government yet. It could be tax-free, it could be taxed, there could be a new tax bracket just for crypto. But no one really knows yet, and if you want to be one of the first to know about it, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel, and you can also reach out to me via the video description to get a one-by-one direct consultation. So, okay, we get it. Some trading activities are tax-free, some are not. Forex, crypto and precious metals are not, but what's the alternative then? What can you do if you want to trade those assets? Well, your alternative is the following. You will switch to the corporate level and you will actually incorporate a limited liability company, and you will do all trading activities under this company entity. This will bring down your taxation to 12.5% corporate tax, and this is basically half of the 35% income tax. This would be the smarter and better option, because you will have a fixed rate for the taxation for any kind of trading activities and business activities, because only your profits will be taxed with the local corporate tax of 12.5%, and that's it. With a company, you're even able to issue invoices to your clients if you're doing, let's say, crypto coaching or other services. And by the way, very interesting, actually I'm not even sure if I should say it, but transparency is very important to me, so I will still do it in the most professional way possible. Okay, let's say there is a highly profitable forex, crypto or whatever trader here in Cyprus. That person has a local business here, yes, but this person also has some offshore bank accounts. Those offshore bank accounts, just as the financial statement, are not declared anywhere. And so that imaginary person just doesn't pay any income tax on the offshore profits, because no one knows about it. But, now, before you misunderstand me and you just take my words out of context, I'm not saying that I recommend this, I'm not saying this will work, and I'm not saying this will work forever. Actually, this is illegal. I'm simply saying it because I personally find it interesting and it fits into this whole conversation about trading taxations here in Cyprus, and I know such people exist. So I just wanted to throw it into this room here and leave your opinion down in the comments. Back to the topic. So as mentioned earlier, certain financial products are tax-free here in Cyprus if you live here in Cyprus under the NonDom status for a minimum of 60 days per year in Cyprus. This is due to the fact that the NonDom status exempts everyone moving to Cyprus from capital gains tax and dividend tax. But I have a separate video talking about the NonDom status in very detail, definitely check that out. And now I'm going to talk about 5 very important side notes about the taxation as a trader here in Cyprus. Number 1 is that even though there is no dividend tax here in Cyprus under the NonDom, there is still a 2.65% YESI NHS fee, which is the coverage for the healthcare here in Cyprus, which you will also be a part of if you move to Cyprus. But this has a maximum cap of 4,700 euros, which is the maximum that you will pay. Number 2, for certain stocks from certain countries, like the US for example, the US withholds a certain percentage of the dividends that will be paid out. And the exact amount depends on the double tax treaty between these two countries. Between the US and Cyprus, it's usually something between 5 and 15%. And number 3, for distributing funds such as an ETF for example, the dividends that will be paid out are logically also tax-free. And if the ETF is accumulating, then basically nothing will happen until the point where you decide to sell your investment, and then also the sell will be tax-free. Number 4 is very interesting because losses from trading are not tax deductible. Meaning if you lose money from a bad trade, for example, you cannot counter this with the profits from somewhere else. Number 5, if you're trading multiple assets and you're generating significant profits, then you're probably aware of other solutions as well, such as Dubai for example, which doesn't even have a personal income tax. And in that case, I definitely recommend you this video about Cyprus versus Dubai. So now, those are the benefits and disadvantages. For individual traders, the pros are that you have no tax on most shares, stocks and bonds, and you do not have the costs and hassle of incorporating a company. The cons are that forex, precious metals and crypto is taxed with the income tax. And the personal income is progressive and can go up to 35% for annual income of over 60,000 euros. For the company solution, it looks like this. The pros are that all kinds of trading activities are taxed at a fixed rate, and it's also a temporary solution for crypto trading. The cons are that it has much more bureaucracy, maintaining costs, and also the financial statements are reported at certain institutions. Another disadvantage is that it's actually not needed to have a company for some securities as mentioned earlier, because stocks, dividends, etc. are tax-free anyway. So it definitely depends on your individual situation, what you are trading and some other factors, and that is why I always recommend to talk to a professional expert. And if you want to have my recommendation about the tax agency here in Cyprus, definitely check out the video description and also subscribe to the channel, so I will see you in the next video.